Imagine a world where deep, uninterrupted focus isn't something you chase. It's something you enter, like flipping a switch. It sounds unreal because most of us have been taught that focus comes from grinding harder or forcing discipline. But that belief is exactly what's keeping you locked out. Today we're cracking the real code behind concentration by understanding how your brain actually works and how to align with it instead of fighting it. Here's the shift most people miss. Focus isn't powered by willpower. It's powered by rhythm. Your brain operates in natural cycles of alertness and rest. When you try to concentrate outside those cycles, everything feels heavy. Distractions multiply, motivation fades, and your mind keeps drifting. But when you enter alignment with these intrinsic rhythms, something remarkable happens. Effort drops. Clarity rises. Time seems to bend. This is what neuroscientists refer to as a flow state. And it's not random. It's triggered. The problem is, most environments are built to sabotage these triggers. Let's start with the most common focus killers hiding in plain sight. Visual clutter is one of the biggest offenders. Every object in your field of view quietly demands processing power, even when you're not aware of it. A messy desk isn't just untidy, it's cognitively expensive. Then there's noise. Irregular sounds, overlapping conversations, or sudden interruptions force your brain into a constant state of alert, breaking concentration before it can deepen. Open office layouts, while designed for collaboration, often fracture attention by removing boundaries your brain relies on to feel safe enough to focus. And lighting, poor or inconsistent lighting, strains your visual system, subtly draining mental energy over time. None of these feel dramatic in isolation, but together, they form an environment that keeps your brain reactive instead of absorbed. Now, here's the good news. The same environment that sabotages focus can be redesigned to supercharge it. The first step is creating a dedicated focus zone. This doesn't require a massive space. It requires intention. When your brain associates a specific area with deep work, it begins to switch modes automatically when you enter it. Fewer cues compete for attention, and focus becomes the default instead of the exception. Lighting plays a powerful role here. Bright, cool-toned light supports alertness and precision, while warmer tones encourage calm and sustained engagement. The key is consistency. When lighting stays stable, your brain stops wasting energy adapting and starts channeling that energy into the task itself. Sound matters just as much. Silence works for some, but for many, controlled soundscapes are more effective. Gentle ambient noise or steady, non-lyrical audio gives your brain a predictable backdrop, reducing the chance that sudden sounds will pull you out of concentration. It's not about blocking noise, it's about stabilizing it. But environment alone isn't enough. This is where rituals change everything. Your brain loves patterns. When you start work at the same time, in the same place, with the same small sequence of actions, you're essentially telling your nervous system, now it's time to focus. Over time, the transition becomes faster and smoother. A pre-focus routine can be simple. It might be clearing your desk, taking a slow breath, or reviewing a short checklist. What matters is repetition. These small actions prime neural pathways linked to attention, making it easier to drop into deep work without resistance. Equally important is how you end your sessions. A clear stopping ritual, shutting down tools, writing a brief note about where to resume, signals closure. This prevents mental residue from leaking into the rest of your day and makes it easier to re-enter focus next time. Here's the deeper truth most people never hear. Sustained attention isn't about pushing harder. It's about removing friction. When your environment supports your brain's natural rhythms, focus stops feeling like a battle. It becomes a state you step into, intentionally, reliably, and with far less effort than you imagined. The real password to focus isn't hidden inside your mind. It's embedded in how you design the world around it. If this helped you see focus differently, explore more insights like this on the Stick Nova, and share this with someone who's tired of forcing concentration instead of unlocking it.